Hi friends and gaming fans, it's Trinity back again with a continuing video on Kyazan's adventures in Stormreach. We've just bound our spirit to the Brother Mountain here so that if we die we can be resurrected here, even though I don't do that. Okay, opening my inventory. PD rules, I can have anything that I find in the quest or in the game, which is this. So I've finally got some clothes, even though they're kind of shabby. Better than nothing. So that's how you equip. There's another ranged weapon if we want that, but we probably won't need that. This is your water breathing ring. It's a clicky. So you equip it, but when you want to use it, you just click on that, and it'll give you the ability to swim underwater for a lot longer than what your normal breathing allows. Alright, so off we go. Now we're in the tavern and she's picked up words that there's people around the town that she's going to get some work from. She really needs some work because she's poor and she's just been shipwrecked here and has nothing. Not even a place to stay. So off we go. We're going to go and talk to all the people in the town that Sigmund here has given her the names. So the first name is Kaya, so we'll go up and talk to Kaya here. Let's see what she wants me to do, or Kyazaan to do. The arrow over her head says, speak to this person. And she's concerned that there's something very badly going on in the crypt just up the road here. And no one wants to go in and look at it, but of course I need the work, so I'm going to put myself, Kyazaan is going to put herself in great mortal danger to go and have a look. Well, she's not afraid of the Sawagran, so but I think that's false bravery at the moment. But she wants to know, shouldn't Heyton go and talk to them because it's his crypt? Apparently when the Sawagran first came, Bjorn Heyton fought them tooth and nail, and his children after him, their children after him, and Lars Heyton was the last of them, and I was, oh well, never mind that. He's gone missing and everyone thinks he's dead, but I know he's alive. What if this whaling has something to do with it? You have to go and look. Alright, so there's a bit of a story developing here. Heyton's missing, and he's the last of the line in here that would have dealt with this problem of the Sawagran. So Kyazaan says, yes, I'll ease your mind and check out the crypt for you. That quest is up here, and we'll go in there now. We'll pick up the other jobs later. Okay, being that I have some gear, I'm going to do, and I'm solo, I'm going to attempt to do this on normal. It's been a while since I've done this at this level, so not really sure how that goes, but let's see. It's a good test of my build and ability. And in permadeath, it's better to challenge yourself rather than do the easy path, which would be casual all the way, which would be too easy. And probably normal will be too easy, but I'm solo and I'm a rogue and I want to be sure. I don't want to die already. We can always come back later and do it harder. Bring a friend, maybe. Okay, so here's a man. He looks a bit unfriendly, but we will speak with him anyway.
Coming from deep in the crypt, you hear the strange and unsettling echoes that Kaya spoke of. And by the passage leading in, a grim-faced man glares at you.
Glaring, not a good sign. Yes, I'm new to Korthos. Oh, sounds like he wants me to leave. I wonder why. Well, I'm curious. I want to stay. The villagers are talking about noises down here, and well, I'm here to investigate. Aren't you the crypt keeper? Aren't you supposed to be maintaining this place? Yeah, menial chores. Well, that's your job. I'm sorry. Oh, sounds like this cult is taking over the town. Not a good thing. I need to leave as soon as possible, I think. But again, I need money for this, so... So, she's insisting, let me pass. Fine, don't come crying to me after you trip in the dark and break your neck. Okay. I won't, because I'll be dead, or incapacitated anyway. Okay, here we go. Sneaking is always a good thing.
Strange. Sarcophagi line the walls, but they're broken open and empty. Where did the bodies go?
Sneaking is good if you're a rogue and you're new to a dungeon. You can assess what's up ahead before you go barreling in. People with armor can sometimes do that and get away with it. A rogue can run into traps and get away with it sometimes, depending on the level, but it's always... I just like sneaking anyway. It's slow at first, but it gives you time to look at things if you don't know what you're doing. So she's noticed all these sarcophagi are open. That's weird. Oh, and we have a spot check. That tells me there's something to search for here. So you can try a search when you first get it. And she's picked up this door.
You found some kind of secret door in the wall. Once you open it, you can reach whatever's... This is a dark and dusty passage. It doesn't look like anyone's come through here in decades.
Okay, I'm going to swap weapons so I don't waste all my bolts. Again, smashy, smashy. Get the cashy. So yes, this will be tedious and boring for you to watch me smash everything, but I apologize. This is important for me. Two sarcophagi that are not smashed. Well, they could be loot, so she's going to smash them. But don't tell anyone. We'll just blame it on the baddies down here.
There's something odd on the wall, possibly dangerous. If you search, you may be able to find out more. The trap here is set to spray acid onto a chest. It's out in the open and unprotected. And that's probably what the dead cultist by the chest thought.
Luckily, I can disable this.
You've disconnected the trap's firing mechanism. The chest is safe to approach now.
Open the chest. Yay! Monies. There's another trap box here. You don't have to disable it because it's done now, but just for the point of showing potential rogues. And I'm just going to do it because I like doing it. Okay. So we continue on. Back to sneak.
A treasure chest glimmers in this passage. There may be something of use inside. What were those cultists up to? This bears more investigation.
It does.
This heavy mace is a bludgeoning weapon, ideal for smashing apart skeletons. Their bones are resistant to puncturing or slashing weapons.
I'm not going to bother with that because I have it.
In the middle of this chamber is an evil devourer altar. By it, a Sahuagin rumbles.
For generations, the human Heytons have forestalled us. Now the dead Heytons shall serve the Devourer's slaves. They'll be the army to crush the Korthos resistance,
Cries the Sahuagin. The Sahuagin's plan must have been to use these devourer altars. A magical crest appears from the destroyed altar. If you take it with you, it may be useful later. You continue to hear cultists about their evil work from further inside the crypt.
Okay, we can see a potential fight up ahead. I have a choice to smash these or deal with the people. Which to do first? I'm going to take out the enemies first before she does the looting. Take out the casters first. Try not to get flanked. Are all good tactics. Alright, there's some monies. See, they're the ones smashing all the things, not me.
A magical barrier blocks the way, and behind it, another Sahuagin performs unholy rituals at a devourer altar. This barrier appears linked to 3 sockets in the wall. If you find the crests to those sockets, it may allow you passage.
This is the restroom, for want of a better word, where you get your hit points and stuff like that. So if you die within that, you can probably reach that shrine. If not, you can just restore some points. But I'm not going to bother about that yet. I've still got some playroom there.
There's another Sahuagin. It croaks.
Crag Wolf Heyton, in life you served the light. But in death you shall serve the Devourer. Ha 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 ha!
The Sahuagin gloats.
I'm going to wipe that gloat off your face right now. See?
These devourer altars will create a blight of undead upon Korthos. You know what needs to be done.
Yes, I do. All too
Another
well.
crest drops out as you smash the altar. There might still be other altars elsewhere in this crypt.
I think you may be right. Let's go see. Oh. More baddies up ahead. a gate, but they didn't know I was there. Okay, let's smack you, smack you. And then up here.
As you slay these foul cultists, take care to keep your own health up.
Do that with the potions. I'm still going to run the gauntlet a little bit here, trying to save the potions for when I really, really need it. I should be able to get through this and get to the shrine and fix me.
A treasure chest glimmers in the dark passage here.
See, this could sneak. I can come up right, stand right behind him, and his spot check isn't going to find me until I hit him. Done. That's how sneak works effectively. Didn't even take any damage.
Though rusty, this longsword is still sharp. It's a slashing weapon, perfect for slicing through putrid zombie flesh that would resist puncturing or bludgeoning weapons.
Not going to bother with that.
There's a Sahuagin in here, performing some kind of ritual.
Come, dead son of Korthos, rise and do my...
The altar glows with dark power, and the Sahuagin continues.
Kill everyone in Korthos. Kill any who would help them.
Well, you see the plot is beginning to thicken now. A lot of undead being made. Okay, when the red eyes turn up, means I failed the spot check.
The Sahuagin were using this vile devourer altar to create undead. This must not be allowed to continue.
No, it mustn't. Smash it. Smash it.
When the altar collapses, a third crest appears. It glows with cold magic.
Scary stuff. Alright, now we're going to go back to that shrine, which just happens to be across from the magical door that we want to go through. So I will shrine for the next fight, and so far I'm fairly happy that doing okay solo on normal with just my starter gear. So you click on it and sit, and you will have a little bit of a rest, and then your hit points come back. If you're a caster type person, you get a blue bar as well, which is spell points. Also very necessary and need to be managed. But that's, I don't play casters, so can't tell you much about that. You'll have to watch somebody else. Although I do play clerics and favoured souls, but not a lot. This is my favourite class because I like being able to do everything, I guess. And healing, I'm not a fan of healing. It's too hard for me to say concentrating on everybody.
You fit the last crest in place, and the magic shield dissipates. The Sahuagin inside spits out in a venomous voice.
These fools who would keep Korthos shall be consumed by the Devourer.
Looking down at a corpse on the altar, the Sahuagin says,
And you, dead hero of hate and blood, shall be the Devourer's teeth.
See the yellow damage? That tells you that that character has a resistance, which in this case to a bludgeoning weapon, which is why we would have used a slashing weapon. So that we get every bit of point hit damage that we can. The quicker they die, the better is the goal. It's as much about preservation as having armor. Smash it, smash it, smash it.
Your bold actions saved Korthos and brought the Sahuagin's fell scheme to naught. The treasure chest in the antechamber is now yours.
Yay! Don't mind if I do. Alright, so we're finished now. There's a little report on how we went. Conquest bonus 25 because I killed a lot. Okay, well, there's no one else to steal my kills, so that's all good. Because I disabled the traps, I got another 10%. I smashed stuff. Mischief gives you 8%. This is why you smash stuff with the XP. Persistence, no one came and left, no one died. So I've got maximum XP for this run through, which is good. And we finish out, or recall is what they call it. Recalling. Alright, well that's that. We'll go and get our reward, and then that'll be the end of this video. Hi Kaya, I'm back. I did find some stuff in there. And it was all these really nasty lizards making dead people alive again, which, not nice, but it's all dealt with, so it's all good. It is horrible, yes, I agree. No trace of Heyton. Oh, for me? Thanks. That one's really good for me because I have no...
Some of the braver villagers tried to stem the Sahuagin tide, but their courage led to naught but grievous injuries. Korthos needs someone with more than just guts.
Okay, so I'm just going to put all that stuff on for now because something's better than nothing. I'm getting lots of arrows, which I'm not going to use. Alright, now when you've got stuff you want to sell, we go down and we can see either the tavern guy, or you can find a trader or a shop person. In this case, Dax. I would like to trade. I'm going to sell my arrows because I'm not going to use them. I'm going to lock that because I don't want to sell that. And sell that. You keep these for crafting, or you can sell them if you want the money. Me, I'm going to give them to another character. Check to see if anything needs repairing. It's always a good practice because when things break you can't use them anymore. Alright, so that's that. And the next person we're going to talk to is Linus, but for now we'll stop here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.